Hello. Great job showing up for yourself today. Hope you got your pen and paper because is there a chatter that happens around nighttime that does not allow you to go to sleep? If you want that chatter to lower and for your focus on having more time and energy, then this journal and plan with me, it's the right place for you. All right. So we get warmed up here with journaling, uh, starting right off the bat with gratitude. So hope you got your pen and paper and a drink. Got my water with me today. And like I said, we're going to start and we're going to get going. I'm going to head over to my desk over there. I'm going to get it to where it's over here when I'm not running. And we're going to start off with something that you're grateful about yourself, about a family member, and your business. All right. Let me know that the music is on. If you're watching the replay, you could drop comments as well. Why not? All appreciate it. Okay, here we go. Let's go into our starting with your gratitude. Okay, I realized that my mic in here is on, but that's good. Good to know. Okay, so we're gonna get right into our second session. That took less than 2 minutes. The more we do something, the better and easier or faster it can become. So I hope that if you have joined from day one, that we've been writing one thing about those three areas, and now we're able to notice them, we're able to pick them up. And why do we do that before we go into accomplishments? Because when we start with a grateful heart, when you drop it in the comments, what happens to you when you start looking at things from that perspective of an opportunity and honor, right? How do you feel? How do you stand? So let's go right into our accomplishments. No. Actually, for today, we're going to go right into problems and solutions because that's something that we want to make sure that we're also practicing. All right, so this is the problem, the struggles, right? struggles and solutions. What are some struggles? And here's a key word. Actually, I'm gonna add it in here. Tell me what happens when you use this word. And that is, I notice that. And we're gonna start with that. I know I'm like all over the camera in here. Okay. So let's approach today's struggles with one word today. I notice that. All right. So I notice that I can come across very bossy when I know that my butt's on the line, right? So I'll give you an example, and this is something just to prompt. So it's like when my husband and I are doing finances, right? And let's say it's a credit card that's under my name, right? I noticed that I become even more angry. Like if something were to happen to my credit, I get very bossy. So bossier, is that fair enough to say? My husband could drop the comments, mock me. I told him, this is full transparency. So let's start by saying, I notice. What did you notice today? And see where that word notice takes you today as you journal about today's struggle. All right. I'm not able to hear much of the music. I hope the music is happening. Let's put the music higher. All right. Drop it in the comments if you can hear it. All right. Here we go. We are now in our second part. And we're going to write down what we noticed, some of our struggles. What did we notice today? Here we go. Okay, back in here. So again, drop it in the comments or text me, as some of you leave comments, and it's great. Sharing is caring. We get to learn from each other. So what was some of the solutions for me? Because do you tend to beat up on yourself? And like I mentioned in the beginning, and does that chatter at nighttime, does that have you saying good things about you? or does it shoot out a whole bunch of like, you should do this, you should do that? And so with this practice, and hopefully you keep showing up for yourself all the way till the 22nd, is that we're going to allow us to notice the things you gotta work on, and get in a practice of being a problem solver, getting in a practice to finding a solution. We can find it as small as a breath. So I wrote down today, because I could beat up on myself, man, I'm self-centered. And I could put myself down, and it's like, okay, so right before finance meetings, breathing, going with an affirmation, a truth, right? I'm learning to create win-win situations. I'm learning how to be less anxious when it comes to my credit. So things like that. All right, I hope that sparks some solutions. And we're up to 11 minutes. And we're gonna end with our wins today. And then we're gonna add one more thing. So with our wins, it's remembering that I put accomplishments in there on purpose, because so much of my life I thought accomplishments meant certifications, degrees, like big things. And like I get like people congratulating me for like, oh, you opened your business, congratulations. Opening is literally step -1. Yeah, when you open your business, it's really step -1, because it's an ongoing process to grow as yourself. So let's be specific from the smallest. Again, that chatter at nighttime, right? Blah, 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 spitting all these things, where you can tell yourself, I cleaned that corner in the kitchen that I neglected for 3 months. Yep, I did it. I finished it. I sent that email that I was hesitating to send. Yeah, I was brave today. Email, that's tiny. I sent that text to my mom to set up a lunch, even though, I didn't want to. Or, I'm not saying that that's the case, mommy. My number one supporter, she's always liking all my videos. But whoever relative, right, that you're hesitating and you did it. Way to go. Go you. All right, so let's take some time. We are writing today's wins, not yesterday's, last week. Find one for today. Find it. Get in there. Where's the music? Okay, the music is still up. Okay. The music was loud, but let's make it louder. Let's think. Let's find today's wins. Okay, swinging from here is so amazing. I want to end today. You started with gratitude. Congratulations. You are now filling and lowering that chatter at nighttime by increasing your wins, what you've done, what you completed. I want us to end with an affirmation. What do I mean by an affirmation? It doesn't mean I will be this, about future stuff. No, right now, who are you? And right there at the bottom, it says, I am. I am showing up for myself for 15 minutes to journal and plan. I am growing in my gratitude, etc. What is the truth about you today? Mine is I am showing up to these lives, whether it's 1, 3, 10, whatever people joining me live or not, or replay. I am showing up because I am sharing a process that has completely changed my life. Good job showing up for yourself today. You are what? I am fill in the blank. You got